One thing for sure I can say that I've learned in this lifetime of mine, being here on this good earth that we're on right now, is that no matter what, people can't change who we are. People cannot change from where we come from. People cannot make us feel or try to change our mindset as far as how to go about accomplishing things that we've set out to accomplish for ourselves. Everyone in life has set goals for themselves that they're looking to achieve. Sometimes they may not be fulfilled as quick and as fast as we want them to be fulfilled, but at some point in time, we do cross the finish line where we're able to secure the bag, secure the opportunity to complete them goals. And right now, we're in a situation where you got a young man that's in camp, and it seems like no matter which way he turns, it's always something that's coming out of left field that has people talking. And I got to be honest with you. As I reflect a little bit here, I'm looking at the OTAs and mini camps that's taking place over the past couple of over the past month and a half or so in the NFL. Looking at my team over there, the Denver Broncos. Looking at another team that we're going to have to compete against. And I got to be honest with you. Right now, it's time for some people to take a real deep look at themselves and figure out what's going on. And you know what? Coach gonna go ahead and get on in this thing. I ain't about to hold y'all up no longer. Y'all already know what time it is. This is another episode of Blow the Whistle with your favorite coach, Coach Walker. If you have not done so already, let's make sure you like, share, subscribe. Tune in, tap in, tell a friend to friend. This is on the Tomorrow Leader Sports Network platform. So make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to the channel. Now, check this out. I'm evaluating a lot of different things here as far as what's going on and just the players that's coming into these organizations in the NFL. And not only that, I had to evaluate some of these coaches and get a very I had to come with a stern. I got a stern feeling. This not a stern feeling. I got a strong opinion about some of these coaches and what they're putting together to make sure that the product looks right when it gets out there on the field, when it's time to kick this ball off to start the season. Now, everyone talks about leaders. They want a leader in their locker room. Cleveland Browns, they got 5 of them right now. 5 different leaders in the locker room. You got Deshaun Watson. You got Joe Flacco. You got Kenny Pickett. You got Gabriel Dillon. And now you have Shedeur Sanders. Now, with all of that being said, I'm gonna start with the managers and GMs first. Let's take it in order right quick, okay? Now, we heard when before the draft happened, there were so many different people that was trying to figure out exactly what's going on from the standpoint of will Coach Sanders decide he want to coach or won't he coach? And the narratives were people were trying to stay away from Shedeur because they were afraid that his dad was going to come in and get the job. And I'm sitting there scratching my head and saying, wait a minute, are these people talking the same way you heard a lot of these receivers and quarterbacks talk when Deion Sanders was in the NFL playing 20 years ago where he had everybody shook to throw the ball on his side of the field? Are these some of the same individuals that's out here that's they are leading these organizations in a manner in which you got people trying to figure out what exactly, what's going on? Why can't they build a winner? We already saw what the Giants did. The Giants had Saquon Barkley. They let him go. Guess what Saquon Barkley does? He goes to the daggone Eagles and help them win a championship, win a Super Bowl. Now, you need to scratch your head and ask yourself a question. Why in the world did they go ahead and pay, who is it, Daniel Jones? Why did they pay him all of that money and they knew daggone well he was softer than a loaf of bread? He just couldn't get the job done. I mean, I'm sorry. There's a lot of quarterbacks that come into the NFL that are not able to get the job done. We saw that with a lot of quarterbacks that came from Alabama early on. I mean, who is it? I don't want to say McCants. Somebody had a name wrong if I say McCants. But we've seen a lot of different players from big name schools come into programs, and they weren't that guy. We've seen players come in from smaller programs that came in and shook up the world and had everybody say, wait a minute, where did this guy come from? But when I look at Shedeur Sanders and I look at what's going on in Cleveland right now, you have 5 quarterbacks. Deshaun Watson is out. Joe Flacco is the safe hold right now so that Cleveland makes sure they get out there and put a product on the field where they're able to compete. Kenny Pickett. This man has been in the NFL now with 3 seasons. I think this is either this is his 3rd or going on 4th season, and he's already on his 3rd team. Make it make sense. And then you got Dylan Gabriel, come from Oregon, by way of UCF in Oklahoma. Yes, he led Oregon to a national championship game. Ain't no denying that. But my question is, how can he fare with dealing with less than more? Now, one thing that I'm seeing right now, with the number of reps that Shedeur Sanders is getting, I think he got, what, is it 41 for 51? He's thrown for what? Is it 9, 10 touchdowns and interception? I mean, these numbers are staggering when you look at this, right? The question keeps coming up. When is Shedeur Sanders going to get with the ones? When are they going to put him out there with the ones? Some analysts are saying that he's had a rep or 2 with the ones. You got some analysts saying, much of nothing. He's saying he hasn't had any reps with the ones at all. And that's fine, because guess what? Sometimes you don't have to have reps with the ones. It would be cool to have the timing down right, but you know what? Sometimes doing more with less shows exactly what you can expect from that player when that player is given more to do more with. And I'm sitting here, like I said, I have to say this. I understand why Deion Sanders is playing the satellite dad. He's hovering over everything. Because when you look at how these organizations have been structured over the years, they just built something for entertainment. It wasn't anything, they weren't really building anything as far as trying to put a contender together. I mean, make it make sense. You got rid of Baker Mayfield. Mayfield goes to the LA Rams, leave the LA Rams, go to Tampa Bay, and he's balling out. So what does that mean? To me, as a former player, I'm not saying a former NFL player, but a former player, that lets me know that somebody along the line sat down and decided they're going to develop this kid and let him know, get an understanding of what it is that he needs to do. That's something that a lot of these NFL teams are not doing. All they want is everybody to come through the ticket stands, pay for the parking, go buy the hot dogs, go buy all of the daggone snacks or whatever have you while you at the stands, buy a jersey, fall in love with a player, and hopefully we might get lucky and things fall our way. Well, when these coaches, Deion Sanders, the thought of Deion Sanders coming to the NFL shook up a lot of these coaches, and it should have, because you gotta look at it like this. Some folks say, well, he didn't really win anything since he's been coaching. Well, I mean, he went to Jackson State. Was it 26-3, 26-4, something like that? He won 2 division championships. He goes to Colorado. He wins 4 games first season, win 9 the second season. And again, when he went to Colorado, I'm a little more impressed with what went on in Colorado the second season compared to the first. Because, I mean, anything over 1 game that first season, I mean, that was congratulations. That was kudos right off the rip. But I'm looking at what's going on now. And I'm looking at the athletes that left from Colorado that are now in the NFL. Jimmy Horns over with Carolina Panthers, showing out. Shedeur Sanders in Tampa Bay, showing out. Travis Hunter, you know what time it is with Travis over there with the Jacksonville Jaguars, putting in work. Shedeur Sanders, slid in the draft. People thought he was going to be a first-round draft pick. He ended up going 5th. And I'm going to talk about the whole thing with the not participating in certain things and how things, how everything, sizes up, and how some of these people look at things differently when one person do it compared to somebody else. I got to do it, guys. Hey, we're going to keep this thing fair. Like I said, this is the offseason right now. It ain't really much going on, and that's why I'm seeing a lot of stuff that's happening that don't make sense, that need to be called out. But let's get back to the topic at hand. The topic is, we're talking about Shedeur Sanders and this sliding down the draft and him not getting opportunities and where he's going to land as far as when the dust clears. Deion Sanders got y'all shook because a lot of y'all coaches know daggone well y'all not giving a full effort. You're not. You're doing what Gary Payton would say about NBA ball players, where they was just hoarding checks. I ain't gonna use the other word because I know some folks will get upset and they get to hollering about, hey man, y'all need to strike that video. And it starts with the S-S-T. You know what I'm saying? I'll go S-T-E, and y'all can put the other 2 letters with it. Checks. You daggone right. Y'all ain't really out there coaching no teams. And the funny thing is, you got some of these old GMs that's analysts on your favorite alphabet network that sit and discuss talking about how you're going to make an athlete do certain things. And then, or better yet, who they're going to pick and why they would pick. And now I get an understanding of why that team, when you was the general manager, was dumpster juice. And it makes no sense. It makes no sense. And again, they were doing what? STE checks. Put the letters after the STE. You already know what time it is. And this is what's been going on. These athletes are tired of losing. They want to win. This is a new day. We got new athletes that's coming into this thing that they want to win. They don't want to just be a name saying, hey man, that kid, he was out there balling, he did great things. And it's not like that right now. You still have some of these athletes that don't know how to play team ball. And instead of get them to understand that, hey, listen, we're not going to continue to keep dealing with the square peg going into a round hole. Either you're going to become a round peg that's going to go into a round hole, or you're going to bring your behind over here and sit on this bench and hold this clipboard. It's time for that to happen. But Shedeur Sanders is going to end up shocking everybody. I honestly believe, I said before, and I'm putting it on record now, I believe by week 4, that young man's going to be starting in the NFL. It's too much happening. It's too much that's swirling around this young man right now for why he shouldn't be out there getting some reps with the ones. I understand, hey, a 5th-round draft pick, you can't cater to him. Cleveland Browns, y'all are soaking this up like no other. And I ain't mad at you for it because, you know what? Keep everybody talking about you. Why not? Y'all deserve it. Why not? Why not? Keep everybody talking about you. But don't mess around, let this bubble burst and this thing get out of control to where you can't control it. Right now, you're able to control what's going on. Because people are going to continue to keep talking. They're going to wonder what's going on. They're going to, they're going to fuss, hoop, and holler about, hey, man, you need to get Shedeur out there and let's see how this thing going to work and go from there. But, when I thought about Deion Sanders, Deion Sanders said,
look at me. What about me would make you think that I care about your opinion of me? Your opinion of me is not the opinion that I have of myself.
I thought about that one line right there. Why y'all think Shedeur Sanders is out there going to do more with less? That young man is getting ready to light this thing up. And he's had the tools around him all this time to help navigate him throughout his career. Tom Brady, the one who y'all say is the GOAT. Watch Tom Brady going to have this young man ready to get out here and kick ass when it's time to put him out there on the field. I know he's going to go, hey, Cleveland plays my Broncos this upcoming season. We're going to smack y'all. I'm just going to put it like that right now. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get that out of the way. I don't care how much money y'all gave Myles Garrett. Garrett, Bo Nick's going to carve you up trying to come off that edge. I'm going to let you know that right now. Just get ready for it. But I'm waiting to really see how this is going to go because right now I think all of this is fluff and they're giving everybody entertainment. We're being entertained right now. So everybody relax, get ready. Shedeur Sanders, Gary, get out there on that field and let everybody know what time it is. But hearing his dad say, you ain't make me, so you can't break me. That young man has the ability to shake up some things and trust and believe. That's exactly what he's getting ready to do with that Cleveland Browns football team. But guys, Coach gonna go ahead and get up on out this thing. I done held y'all long enough. But make sure y'all tune in, tap in, tell a friend to come on in. Y'all know what time it is. Hey, look here. This is on the Tomorrow Leader Sports Network platform. I hope y'all enjoyed this show. I have another one coming back for you guys. I got to get some stuff off my chest with the NBA. Also, I'm gonna talk about this Diddy trial. This Diddy trial just got me going in circles right now because, man, you got fellas, you got a lot of athletes and entertainers getting hit with lawsuits, and this thing's going to get nasty. And we got to put some stuff out there for these athletes to understand exactly the waters that they're now navigating in, especially with making all this money. You got Diddy, you got James Harden, you got Fat Joe, you got Tyler Perry, you got Zion Williamson. I mean, heck, you got who is it? Tucker. You got the baseball player from Tampa Bay Devil Rays. It's a lot that's going on right now out there in sports, and you know what? We're gonna go ahead and tap in on some of that. Blow the Whistle Show. On the Blow the Whistle Show with your favorite coach, Coach Walker, on the Tomorrow Leader Sports Network platform. So y'all make sure y'all tune in, tap in, tell a friend to come on in, because y'all know what time it is. We're gonna have a good time with this thing. But Coach gonna go ahead and get up on out of here. But until next time, y'all know what it is. Be the one and lead.